In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness, calling the light a day, and the darkness a night. This marked the first day of creation. On the sixth day, God decided to create mankind in his image. He gathered the dust of the earth and formed it into a man. God breathed life into his nostrils, and the man became a living being named Adam. God planted a garden in Eden, a paradise filled with every kind of tree, delightful to look at and good for food. In the middle of the garden stood the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. God placed Adam in the garden to work it and take care of it, giving him the freedom to eat from any tree except one. God saw that Adam was alone and said, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." So God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep. While he slept, God took one of Adam's ribs and closed up the place with flesh. From the rib, God made a woman and brought her to Adam. Adam named her Eve, recognizing her as bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. In the garden, the serpent was more cunning than any of the wild animals God had made. It said to Eve, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve replied, "We may eat fruit from the trees, but God said, 'You must not eat from the tree in the middle of the garden, or you will die.'" The serpent said, "You will not surely die. God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Tempted by the serpent's words, Eve took some fruit and ate it. She gave some to Adam, who was with her, and he ate it as well. Immediately, their eyes were opened, and they realized they were naked. Filled with shame, they sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. When they heard God walking in the garden, they hid among the trees. God called out to Adam, "Where are you?" Adam replied, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." God asked, "Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam blamed Eve, and Eve blamed the serpent. God pronounced judgment. The serpent would crawl on its belly, Eve would experience pain in childbirth, and Adam would toil for his food. They were banished from Eden, and cherubim with a flaming sword guarded the way to the tree of life. Though banished, God did not abandon Adam and Eve. He made garments of skin for them, showing his care. He promised that one day, evil would be overcome. Adam and Eve left Eden, beginning a new life, bearing hope for future redemption and the continuation of humanity.